2.
Right? You've been away from the music, well, not away from the music, but just away from putting out music. 4 years. Married now.
Yeah.
You have a child.
Yes.
You know, responsibilities.
Yes.
You've grown, matured from being a single man.
Yeah.
Now you're a married man in Christ.
Yes.
And you're raising family, and now you're back to the music.
Yeah.
How did this opportunity come about in Volume 2?
Volume 2 is a long time in the making. You know, I guess maybe, I don't know if I should apologize or, you know, life happens. You know, it's funny. I was talking to you.
Yeah.
And it was like, because we're friends, we were like, now I understand why artists take forever to, you know, it's not that they don't want to put out music. It's just life happens, you know? So, life happened. And then now I think just the seasons, Holy Spirit took us into a new season. So, wow, full circle. I was back in my home church in Chicago, and Uncle Tunde, executive producer, happened to be the preacher for that anniversary.
Amazing.
So we saw each other again. This was just September, so a few months ago. And he said, "I'm ready for Volume 2 if you're ready." And I said, "Word?" And I said, "Okay. I'm ready. And that was the conversation. It was literally that quick. Like, Tolu, I'm ready when you're ready. I'm like, okay, Uncle Tunde, I'm ready when you're ready. And just like that, let's call Uncle Femi. Let's get the musicians. Let's get the studio in order. Let's book down the dates. Okay, come. We'll do Thanksgiving together. And that's how it all started. And then you start working on the set list. I already had been kind of keeping I have a note section in my phone basically from 2012 with an Orin Adura Volume 2 track list already kind of, you know, in the making. I have voice notes for days, man. Voice notes for days of just melodies that I was hearing, hymns that I was hearing, arrangements that I was hearing. I just like scrolled through, I remember this back from 2014. I remember this back from 2013.
I did not know that.
Yeah. And now it's just all kind of coming to fruition, coupled with Uncle Femi, who's basically, Femi Odetune is a musical genius. Look him up. Just the combination of us both, inspiration of the Holy Spirit, and then collaboration with all the amazing musicians that we're working with, both Nigerian and non-Nigerian musicians. I mean, it can only be God. Yeah.
It can only
be God. Yeah. Maybe you can play that. Okay. You're here. There you go, that right there. Sorry, I just got what I said.
So basically the whole outro of that group. The whole outro of that group. Yeah, the outro.
No, it's another song, technically, but yeah.
Oh, it's another song?
Yeah, just another hit.
Yeah, we can mix it up like that.
Okay, catch that.
Yeah, then yep.
Just keep going.
Track list.
Yeah.
And I know that's something that's been in the works for a while.
Yeah.
You know, even though you're away from music, you're not necessarily away from it because it's something that's constantly on your mind. And with the way you set up a track list for the first EP, where you had it pretty much in line with the order of service for CNS services, cherubim and seraphims.
Yeah.
And then the same thing happened with the LP.
Yeah.
Except this time you packed a little bit more songs in there.
Yeah.
More for Thanksgiving, more for Vesper.
Yeah.
More for even opening prayer.
Yeah.
All that stuff, everything in between. So like, what's the mindset going with this? Like, how did this track list come about?
Man, this track list was from years of voice notes in my phone, walking down the street, hearing something, recording it, hearing different sounds, being at church, playing piano, be like, oh, that hymn right there. Hitting record real quick, going back to playing piano or drums or I Google whatever I'm playing. And it's just a culmination of some things. And I would have this long list, and then I would, as I got inspiration, I would put it on a smaller list. Like, okay, this is for volume 2. Well, then sometimes that would, like, no, that's not going to work. Put it back on the main list and then, craft again. But the funny thing is, even with all of that going on, and it was really more about, it was actually 2 weekends before we were supposed to record here in Nashville. And I was at a retreat with my wife, and I felt like the Holy Spirit said, scrap the list. And yeah, this is, as you know, if you know, like, you don't scrap a whole album list, with melodies, arrangements, everything, intros. And so I just trusted God, and I scrapped the list. And at the retreat with my wife, we were at these campgrounds, and the bells would go off, like the church bells would go off, 12, 3, 6, 9. Yeah. And the next hour of prayer, the bells go off, and every time they were hymns. And the first hymn was "Oh Tafi fún ọ tìrẹ ni Olúwa, ohun gbogbo tí a sì ní lọ́dọ̀ rẹ ló ti wá." And I knew this is what the Holy Spirit is telling me to do, like, just to listen to the bells. Like, he's gonna let me know.
That's incredible.
And so many times the songs or the hymns that were being played on the bells, I would get inspiration. I brought my piano with me, and I would just play, and the intros came.
How do you feel so far, bro?
It's very gratifying, fulfilling, hard work. But I'm more excited for people to hear it than I am to record it.